Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Eduardo Soria and Leslie Torres. The two of you have been together for several years. You are currently 2 months pregnant, I understand, with
Yes.
Mr. Soria's child, but you do not want to be together anymore. You also have your sister here with you as a witness. Her name is Ashley Menendez. Good day to you. Mr. Soria, I'm going to start with you. You tell me that Mrs. Torres is all-day attitude, and that is the reason you are in divorce court. Why don't you explain that to me?
Yes, ma'am. She has an attitude problem all the time. If she doesn't get what she wants, ma'am, she throws fits. And
Give me an example of one of the most outrageous fits that she's thrown because she didn't get what she wanted.
It's kind of really funny, actually. I think she wanted a certain lotion. But I was really cutting my money, so I was like, "You really don't need that. We can go somewhere else. You know, you can get the same quality stuff."
Right.
You know, I'm not cheap, ma'am. I'm not saying I'm cheap, but in that occasion, you know,
You needed to conserve money. You needed to,
Sometimes you have
needed to
to.
be thrifty. I get that. And what happened?
she was just talking a lot, cussing at me, calling me the B word. Oh, you poor butt. Oh, man. I'm like,
Now,
I'm really.
Ms. Torres, did you call him the B word in the middle of a retail store because you couldn't get the lotion that you wanted?
Yes, I did.
Now, what was your intent? What did you
Well-
think that was going to get you?
Ever since we started dating, he hasn't really bought me something, so I wanted something that night, that day. So I wanted to get it.
Lotion.
No, it wasn't. It was like a lotion with the perfume and.
So
the
really
scent.
nice lotion.
Yeah, and that's what I've been wanting, and
And you lost your mind over some lotion
yeah, I did.
in a retail
Because it
store.
hasn't been he has never bought me something, so why not go crazy for a lotion?
Because it doesn't work. I mean, that's just
He
me,
said,
though.
"Why
I
not
try
go
to do things that
crazy?"
work. Maybe that's just old school, but what is your main concern with Mr. Soria?
He constantly does weird things ever since we started dating. Like, he checks himself out too much in the.
Let me ask you this. I'm going to start from the beginning because you two are reading high school to me
Yeah.
right now. You're reading high school. How old were you when you two got together?
I'm 22 right now, so maybe like to 19.
19
yeah.
years old.
Yes.
And how long were you together before you moved in together?
For like about 5 months.
5 months. You see that? Did anybody in your community, your family, your next door neighbor, your girlfriend, your sister, did anybody say to you, this may not be the thing to do?
No, because I mean, if I want to do that, then that's how it is. And if I want to move in together,
Oh, Miss.
It's funny, it's cool, and you got the right to do whatever you want to do, but you also got to deal with them consequences. That's what they don't tell you. Yeah, you're 21, you got the right to drink, but you also got to deal with the consequences if you get caught drinking and driving. That is what comes with being an adult, bro. Both of them seem immature. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I only heard the first 2 minutes, but both of them seem like they're immature. You tweaking out in the middle of the store for some lotion. All right, cool. I'm gonna get you the lotion. I'm gonna buy you the lotion, but god damn it, you. I was going to say find your way back home, but that's petty, bro. That is petty, bro. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Torres, I'm so worried about you. I don't know what to do. I want to go over your house and give you some lessons on thinking. Give me an example of some of the things Mr. Soria does that causes you now, you want to leave him, and you're 2 months pregnant with his baby. Tell me what he's doing that causes you to feel that way.
I mean, he does a lot of things. Like, sometimes I can't stand him. I can't stand him just the way his attitude. I don't like his attitude. He constantly like checks himself out, and I think people tell me that he looks conceited. So I don't want a man that people tell me that he's conceited. And
Fuck you care about what they think for? What you care about what they? We gotta chill. We gotta chill. We gotta cut that out. They ain't got nothing. They not paying that bill. They not buying you that lotion. They not there in that bedroom. They not gonna help y'all raise that child. You talking about, oh, they telling me that he look like he might be conceited. That ain't got nothing to do with you. That you'll get tricked out of your spot. Oh well, they think that he's conceited, so I don't want to be with them. Then he go be with them or some shit like that, bro. Don't you? I tell y'all, bro. People opinions. People can have opinions and they're entitled to them, but don't take nothing to heart. Don't take anything to heart, bro. That is wild.
People tell you that he looks conceited, so
yeah.
you're annoyed with him about that.
No, just about a lot of things. I tell him to do something, and I have to constantly be telling him what to do because he forgets. So, I mean, I don't want to be telling him constantly to do something that he already knows what to do when he doesn't do it.
She already knows I have a memory problem, but she still doesn't believe me. So let's say that she tells me go.
Now, do you have a selective memory problem? I mean, do you remember when the fellas are getting together? Do you remember when you have something fun to do, but you don't remember to take out the garbage?
Well, maybe sometimes but most of the times, it's her fault. Cause
How is it her fault?
basically it all started just for small little things. I like taking a long time in the shower, just because I love taking a long time in the shower. But
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I don't think that's the idea that he's saying right now. It just basically I started because he lied to me. He lied to me since the beginning, and that's why when I
Lied to you about what?
About his age, about his name. I believed him on everything, and then I found out when I was.
Who did he say he was, and how old did he say he was?
Well, his name was Eduardo Ronaldo Soria. I don't know where he got that from, but and then he was not, when I met him, he said he was 21 when he was actually 20. He told me he didn't have a mom, and he did have a mom.
Ms. Mendez, come forward and help me out, please.
Yeah, for real.
Ms. Mendez, why don't you tell me what you think is going on in this relationship, because I haven't a clue.
What I think is going on, I mean, I love my sister so much, and I think they will make a great couple. I have been there when they're fighting, and I think like if they were to see it from my eyes, they just look so silly fighting over little things, but I think their thinking is a big deal to be arguing. Like, for example, I've been at their house when when my sister tells Eddie, hey, the room is messy, come help me clean. And he doesn't want to help her clean. So instead of them helping each other, like communicating and stuff, like they start arguing, and that arguing turns into a fight, and they just don't clean the room. So it's like you guys could like communicate
Over something silly, the whole room explodes because somebody doesn't want to pick up something.
Yeah.
See, those are called stories. That's what I need from you people, some stories about what's going on so I can make an assessment, because I'm going to struggle a little bit to keep you together because of what's going on down here. Now, Ms. Mendez, normally I get a little bit of information from the witness and I let him sit down, but I think we're gonna need some help here.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be my wingman. When things get too crazy over here, I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna look at you,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna get a story. Okay? So you gonna help me out?
Yes.
Okay. Before we go there, I want to respond, Mr. Soria. She said you lied to her about a lot of things. Your age and your middle name is those things. Anything else?
Yeah, he had a mom and a sister.
And he said he did.
He said that they were dead.
Why would you do something like that?
Just for the fact of protecting Leslie and just knowing how my family is and the things they have against me. So it was just a way to protect her. That was about it.
Okay, the age and the middle name. I think they're small things, but why lie about them?
I never thought I was going to fall in love with anybody. So I kind of liked the name. So I was like, I'm going to carry this bad boy name and just go on with it.
That's cat, bro. You was trying to conceal your identity. He lying. Knock it off, bro. It ain't too late to obtain legal representation, but we gonna need your honesty for your honor. Talking about I like the name because it's a bad boy name. No, you know that her motherfucking ass is nosy. She's nosy. When she found out your name, she was gonna put it right into Google. She was gonna see whatever came up. It was gonna be an ad right there. Pay $497 for a full report on this person. She was gonna pay $520 for the bonus edition that show your photos wasn't. Yeah, knock it off, bro. You could have just. Yeah, he a liar. He coming across as a liar, bro. You could have just been honest. You could have told us like, man, listen, I wasn't really comfortable with her at that time. You know, maybe she ain't need to know my name. I wasn't really expecting to get serious. With somebody. Yeah, bro. That retainer fee goes up.
So why not?
Oh, Lord. We are in so much trouble here.
Oh my God.
Mr. Soria, you say you have a problem with the way Ms. Torres dresses. Why don't you explain that to me?
She shows cleavage, and I mean, for me, it's really sexy. I mean,
Now, let's just peek over there real quick. Is this about the normal amount of cleavage we get from her? Is this?
That's not the normal sometimes.
It's more than that.
It is normal. He's just saying too much. I mean,
it's a lot more than that.
I'm sorry, I'm with him, so what does it matter? He could show up
Well,
his
I
girl.
mean, that's a little more breast than I would like to see in court. You can.
To be honest,
Look at your sister over there. See how she's dressed? Kind of the way to go. But go ahead.
so that's a good. That is a pretty good example for you, right there. So most of the times I get a little angry. I see guys looking, and then I'm already picking fights. And then she's telling me, why are you picking fights with them? Well, why don't you dress way better? So I'm gonna give you a great example. So we're about to leave. We're all dressed up, and I'm like, sweetheart, can you please change? I don't want to. I'm good. And then when I'm a little in my own little tank tops, or she wants me to change right away, and I'm like, why do I gotta change? You don't, you know?
Do you change if she asked you to change?
Oh yeah, right
Oh, you
away.
do?
Yeah, because then she starts.
Does he change when you ask him to change?
Yeah, because he probably knows he looks bad.
Okay, but Ms. Torres, if you have the right to ask him to change, how come he doesn't have a reciprocal right to do the same?
Well, maybe because I put a sweater on, he doesn't. He likes to show off his chest popping out and.
Your
I don't
chest
know.
is popping out.
I put a sweater on. I mean,
He's still out there, hon. I'm saying, I'm looking right at him. Looking right dead at him. Miss.
Why we in court arguing about what we wearing, bro? Come on. This is the immature It's immature, and these really be the arguments. These will really be the arguments that you'll go through, stop talking to each other for a couple months, and then take a break, then get back together, then not remember why y'all had to take the break in the first part, bro. We sitting up here talking about Cleveland. We talking about the Cleveland band. Y'all let me know if that's inappropriate. I ain't going to rewind that back because that's another man's wife. But throughout the time that you're watching this video, if you can, just take a little peek, comment. Is the Cleveland acceptable or not? Is the Cleveland acceptable or not, bro?
Do you think your sister's wardrobe could be a little more appropriate?
Yes, it can.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie about that. It can, but I feel like since she has always been into like fashion and like sometimes I feel like she dresses up way better than me. I like the way she dresses. I mean, I have no problem with that. I always like even try to get tips from her, like, hey.
Now she was dressed like that when you met her, though, wasn't you? You liked her looking like that.
She has always.
A lot of people come in here, you know, I liked you the way you were, but now you can't wear any makeup or anything because another dude might look at you, and that's a little bit on the insecure side for you.
Yeah, and
you with me on that one?
Yeah, I'm 100%, man.
And I
Gotcha.
never gave him a reason to, so I don't know why he's.
You don't see what the problem is.
Yeah, I don't.
Mr. Soria, you say she's lazy, and you give as an example the fact that she doesn't cook. You come home from work, no food on the table. Tell me about.
True, ma'am. I come from a 12-hour shift of work. I get home, there's no food at all. And I see her on her cell phone playing her little video games. And then I ask her, what did you cook? Nothing. So then I had to go up all the way to the store, get the groceries, make up all the food she didn't make, and still she gets mad at me because I take too long cooking. So honestly, I don't know what to do there.
Now, Ms. Torres, please tell me that's not true.
That's not
tell
true.
me he just made
Not true
that
at
up.
all. I mean, that I don't cook. I have a reason why. Why? Because we don't have a stable place where to live, and we're renting a room right now. So
You don't cook because there's no stove?
no, it's not even that. It's just that I live with a lot of people, more people, and I don't feel comfortable. I don't have my plates. I don't have my stuff. So why am I gonna? I just don't feel comfortable to
Well,
be
how do
cooking.
you expect him to eat?
He could buy something.
Well,
could buy-
you
he
could
could
buy.
buy me
Do
something.
you work?
No, I don't work.
So he has a 12-hour shift, and because you don't have your pots and pans.
I mean, he feels more comfortable cooking. He always cooks. I mean, I tell him, oh, you want me to help you? I'll go down with you. And he says, no, stay in the room and relax. He tells
Cause he just got fucking done working all day and you been in the house chilling. She holler out, oh, he can go and buy something. All right, bet. Say no more, bro. Let me come in there without a bag for you. Let me come in there with one bag, one burger, one fry, and one drink. She'll lose her goddamn mind. She'll fucking, man, I don't know if STABU or something like that, bro. She know that she wrong for that. It's just lazy. It's just lazy, bro. You got all day. You got all day long, bro. You got all day long to try to get some or even help. Or even help. No, I don't believe that she, oh, well, when you get home, I'll help you out. No. No, you could have helped me out the 12 fucking hours that I was gone. You could have went to the store and did that, bro. Lazy. Lazy. That's a bad habit to start. It's just a bad habit to start, bro. You might not feel like doing it, but again, dog ain't feel like getting up, going to go work for 12 damn hours. She wrong for that, bro. She wrong for that, bro. And the fact that you told me that, oh well, he can go and buy something. All right, bet. But I don't like that. That's when it start to get bad. It started to get bad. All right, cool. I wouldn't have bought you your lotion either. I wouldn't have bought you a goddamn thing. I'd have put the the juice from the Alfredo sauce inside of a lotion bottle and gave it to you and told you to use that. You can go and he can go and buy something. Man, I'm trying to come home, see you in that shirt or my tank top, some underwear, maybe some fuzzy socks or something like that. Y'all know how I be. Sticking over the stove and she whipping it, ass cheeks jiggling every time she go to turn the burger. Yeah, that's what we trying to say. It's not only just the food, ladies. I get y'all this one. It's not only just the food. I want to see. I like that. That's one of my favorite visions to look at. I'm walking in. I might be coming from the bedroom or something, walk past you, sit in the kitchen tank. Like, yeah, it's more than just the cooking. Get your ass in there. She wrong for that, bro.
tells me that.
Because I feel bad. I feel
Oh,
bad for you.
Well, he tells me that. I tell him
I
I'm gonna
feel
go
bad
down
for
with
you
you and I'm
'cause
gonna
you're
go
not
help
doing
you because
anything.
you're already here. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go down there with a whole bunch of people that I really don't know, and I'm gonna go cook and I'm gonna feel uncomfortable. So he
Ms.
comes.
Mendez, translate.
Okay. He never wants to let Leslie go out grocery shopping. He never wants her to be cleaning because he said, "Oh, I'm gonna be the one cleaning or cooking." He never wants her to do anything. So
Mr. Soria, is that accurate?
That is not true. I don't know what she's talking about. I think they're working together or something right now. That is not true. Honestly, I feel bad for her. So then I'm like, you know what? Don't do anything because I'm not even gonna expect from you, and I'm not gonna expect nothing from you. I'm not gonna expect for you to cook. I'm not gonna expect from you to do this. So why go through all the fighting? Why don't I just do it? That's why.
You just proved their point that you've acquiesced. You've said, well, she ain't gonna do it anyway, so I might as well do it. You have you have to ask for what you want in order to get it. And
Well, I'm not gonna get it at all then. So I'm not gonna.
Because
I'm
he
not gonna
tells me not to
starve.
do it.
And I feel bad for her because I'm
but
like.
Ms. Torres, let me ask you this: as a grown woman, don't you think that you should make an effort? I mean, to work 12 hours is not fun. He's not going there to play. They're paying him to show up so he could have some money to support you and the coming child. Don't you think that you should put up with a little discomfort of not being in a normal environment to make sure that the guy who's working for you has some food to eat when he gets home?
I used to cook for him when we had our own place. But now that we don't have our own place, I don't feel comfortable to be cooking.
Ms. Mendez, I am grateful. for your your presence here today. I appreciate it. You may have a seat. I'm
Thank
not going to
you.
let them talk anymore, so I don't need you. So why don't
Thank
you
you.
go have a seat? Mr. Soria and Ms. Torres, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to act like your mother for a moment. And I'm going to tell you what you need to do to make this thing work. Because there's nothing really wrong at your house that you can't fix. And you two are too young and you have somebody on the way and you can't give up now. The first thing you need to do is grow up. And I'm going to direct that one over here to you. Ms. Torres, you got to be a woman about things. Once you know, you're only 22 years old, and I get that. But you have to start being more rational about what you want. You have to be rational in the way you ask for it. You have to not go screaming and hooping and hollering, because you continue to hoop and holler, you're going to raise a kid who's raised in an environment of chaos, and you can't do that. Then your kid is chaotic. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you want something, you ask for it. You don't get what you want, you talk about it. Don't go crazy. Don't call him the B word. He's not a B. He's a man. He goes to work every day. He brings his work home to you. You don't get to behave like a 2-year-old when you're soon going to have a 2-year-old of your own. You with me on that?
Yeah.
So think of it like this. If you had a 2-year-old acting the way you're about to act in any situation, would you stop her? And then if you would stop her, you need to stop yourself because you're behaving like a 2-year-old. You with me, Ms. Torres?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm telling you?
Yes.
You don't get what you want all the time when you're married. It's compromise. It's sometimes. It's maybe. You with me?
Yes.
I don't know. Mr. Soria, I like you. I like you too, by the way. But I like you. You're doing your job, and you're working hard. You got a little bit of a little girl on your hands. And when you have a little girl on your hands, you have to do a bit of raising. And raising requires you to require her to do those things that she needs to do to be a woman.
And you also got to be patient. And you also got to be willing to do it. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it, bro. Hey, they together. I hope they do it. They need to make it work. But everybody not in that same situation, bro. And I think a lot of the times, you know, I can only speak from my experience. The ladies, y'all be forgetting that. Like, man, you got to take some time and patience out and wait for you to grow up. And that's fine and that's cool. But time, bro. Y'all see what's tattooed on my wrist right here? Y'all see what's tattooed on my wrist? She might get it today. She might not get it until next year, next decade, or whatever, bro. Whatever. But again, if you think that she worth it, then that's up to you. But for her, that's just a decision that she gotta make. And my thing with it is, I don't really think that it's that challenging to say, all right, cool, I'm going to be mature about the situation. Yeah, I might want to go off. What he say on White Chicks? I'm going to write you an angry letter. Dear Mr. Hampton. Then you do that. You get everything out and vent, get what you got to get. Then you get back in the ring and do what you got to do. But yeah, bro, that's the, I don't even want to say concerning, but it's not as easy as it sounds. Oh, wait for her to mature, wait for her to give her. She might not never. And again, it's no knock against her because nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect, bro. But again, time is valuable. That's all I'm trying to say. Time is very valuable.
You understand that?
Yes.
Taking the duties off her hands is not helping you. It's hurting you, and it's going to hurt your child. You got to be reasonable. You got to be rational. You got to be calm about it. But you have to demand respect and responsibility from the woman that is bearing your child. And when he commands respect and responsibility, you got to show up a woman and not a little girl, fussing and hooping and hollering. You got to come back with, okay, baby, cool. I understand. I'll do this even though it's uncomfortable for me because I'm a grown woman and I can handle my business. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah, You two do the best you can. Be calm, be cool. Get somebody that's older than you. Get your sister over there. Ask her what's up and then do what she says before you do what you think. This matter is adjourned.
Man, the goddamn sister seemed like she was more mature than both of them. She seemed like she was way more mature than both of them. Bro, They weren't bad. They wasn't bad. Again, and this has been a recurring thing, bro, with the maturity. She just gotta mature. She gotta grow up. She gotta grow up. And ladies, I love y'all. It ain't always y'all. We got some growing up to do too. We gotta do it too. But for the most part, bro, she was just really being. A lot of that stuff we really didn't even have to get into. We really didn't, bro. Like with the cooking. Come on, bro. Let's just keep it 1,000. You know, when I get home from work and you've been chilling all day, I'm going to be hungry. I'm going to. We get hungry twice, 2, 3 times out of the day. That's a stable. That's always gonna happen. It's always gonna happen. So am I saying that you gotta go down there and cook a full course meal with people that you might not feel comfortable with? No, I'm not saying that. But can you chop up the goddamn lettuce and dice up the tomatoes and have the onions ready for the shrimp tacos that night? Yes, you can do that. So again, to me, bro, it really just come down to a choice. It come down to a decision. It just seemed to me like she just decided not to do it. She just decided not to do it. And my thing with it is, if you want to decide not to do what I like you doing, then I can decide to not do what you like for me to do. If that made sense. I hope that made sense. But again, other than that, bro, they sitting up here talking about social media. You stay in your phone. He stay in the mirror too long. She wanted lotion. This is all immature, bro. It's all immature, bro. I'm gonna make the video. Y'all see that by now. And we just hit 4.5 million of them things on this channel. We got 4.5 million views on the channel, bro. It's crazy. It is crazy. I promise y'all. Look, I'm like, bro, this shit cannot be real. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all ain't like the video today. Fuck it. We'll get to it tomorrow, though, bro. We'll get to it tomorrow. But, man, I'm telling you, everything from the views to the likes to the comments. Y'all, I love the I think I know we got the best community on YouTube, bro. It ain't no community that's better. Ain't no back and forth, ain't no arguing, ain't no bickering. Everybody say what they gotta say respectfully, and then we keep it pushing. I love y'all, bro. I wish, excuse me, outside of me doing the videos, it was something. Y'all let me know. If y'all want to get together, if y'all want to have a meetup, if y'all want to do a meet and greet. I sign a couple hats or something like that. Maybe sign a sweatshirt, sweater, cleavage. Yeah, she had that. The Cleveland was out. But again, I digress. Let's get back to the love. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that video. I wouldn't be here without y'all. Don't ever forget that. I would not be here without y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. GTG, the family, as always, is love. And I'm out.